Morning guys! Probably wondering why I'm sat in pink goggles here. Not appropriate for the environment that I'm in. Correct? If I was in a swimming pool, maybe if they weren't pink, but if I was in a swimming pool, they'd be appropriate for me being in that pool to protect my eyes from water getting in them and chlorine, etc. So what's my point again? So I've just been out to price up some work for a new build property. I've gone to a greenfield site. I'm still here now. Let's see if I can give you a quick. I'm in the woods and in a field. I get out of the truck and the chap asks me to wear my hard hat. So unless birds that fly over this field shit blocks and bricks, then I don't need to wear a hard hat in a field. It's not appropriate for the environment that I'm in, just like these goggles aren't appropriate for the environment I'm in. So just one on it's about PPE, your personal protective equipment. Make sure that equipment that you're issuing to your guys is appropriate for the work that they're doing. You know, I see companies that come up with mandatory policies for PPE. You will wear this at all times. You know, you'll wear gloves at all times. You'll wear hard hats at all times. If that's your company's policy, that's your company's policy. You've got to do as you're told. But it's absolutely ridiculous. You know, sometimes it becomes a hindrance to wear PPE depending upon the task that you're undertaking. So that PPE must be issued to your guys if it's right and proper and a resulting control measure for the task that you're undertaking and the risks that have been assessed. So if you're working somewhere where there is an overhead hazard that may fall, or you may strike your head, such as climbing up through a scaffold hatch, ladder hatch, something like that, then it's appropriate to wear a hard hat, but not walking around in a field where there's nothing. It's nonsense. Other thing I wanted to mention, PPE it's a last resort. So if your guys are reliant upon PPE to protect themselves, I would suggest that the hierarchy has not been followed. So the first thing you must try and do is eliminate the hazard altogether, replacing a product or replacing the task. Window cleaning is a good one. You know, the working at height off a ladder for a window cleaner comes with a risk, obviously. So rather than, you know, issuing some safety harness or some descript to go and work at height, try and do it without working at height in the first place. So he does it on the ground with a brush on a telescopic pole or something like that. So yeah, I can take these goggles off now because they're starting to steam up and I can't see. But yeah, I hope you got something from that. And just bear in mind when you're issuing that PPE that it's done in accordance with the risk that's been assessed and done properly.